Hello friend, Perilous here, welcome back to Highmountain in World of Warcraft Legion. We are going to talk to Ebonhorn in this episode after we learned a lot about Highmountain, an ancestor of Mela, Highmountain, or Mela, whatever you want to say.
We need to be out there searching for the hammer. Tradition can wait.
Mela, this is something your father made me promise I would do for you. Please, your people need this. You need this.
So apparently, what I was going to say before she interrupted me was that we are going to help her out with a little ritual that apparently her father Ulan Highmountain wanted her to go through. If you don't remember, since last time, Ebonhorn is like the advisor to old Ulan Highmountain. As you can see here, Mela kind of has the totem here with all these different icons, very similar to the one on top of this huge thunder totem.
I serve the descendants of Huln.
Ah, thank you for coming. Mela is as stubborn as her father, if not more so. Armies are vital to the success of war, but so are symbols. For our people, few things make for a better symbol than the blessing of our most eldest ancestors. Mela must walk the path of Huln. The path is dangerous, and she may only bring two people with her, a spirit walker to guide her and a champion to protect her. Will you be the champion?
May the ancestors watch over you.
Alright, so we're gonna head here across this little path. We have to walk here because I don't think they will mount up, so you have to pass through all these Etin here. Oh my god! Hello Etin, can I kill him? No, I cannot, so I guess we need to run. They are fairly... What are you doing?
Is it wise to wait in a field
Mela. I guess we need to help her out then. We should probably not kill these guys, but with the help of Ebonhorn and Mela, we can probably take her down. She is fairly good. As you can see, she moved out away from the slam there, so that's nice. They also do a lot of stun damage and stuff, which is great. Normally, when I've done this quest before, a couple of times, I just like to run past them, which is what I recommend that you do. But let's try to take him down, and I'll just cut to when we move on further up. There we go. Now we need to catch up with Ebonhorn here. If you stray too far away from them, he'll basically tell you that, hey, you should get back here, and he'll stop. So don't worry about him moving away from you, like the old escort quest did. Oh, those escort quests. There is a terrible escort quest here as well, in Highmountain and in Thunder Totem. We won't be doing that one. I might show that off in a separate video because it is one of the worst quests in the entire game, at least in the expansion. But here we are, this huge cave.
The War of the Ancients did not end at the Well of Eternity. With the Legion defeated, he focused on the monster that got away. Welcome, my friends, to the Vault of Neltharion, or as the world came to know him, Deathwing. Stand your ground, Warbraves! You dare challenge me?
Oh yes. This is the lair of Deathwing, of Neltharion. Neltharion was one of the first dragon aspects. He was the leader of the earth aspects, the black dragon flight. What happened during the War of Ancients was that he was corrupted by the old gods. He heard the whispers and he turned to evil, and he tried to create a weapon known as the Demon Souls. It was used against the Legion eventually, and it was one of the things that helped us to defeat the Legion during the War of Ancients. So we kind of have to thank Neltharion for doing that, or Deathwing, for creating this Demon Soul. It was an immensely weapon that kind of originally it was intended to be a sort of a like the ring for Sauron in the Lord of the Rings, like a parallel for Deathwing. So only Deathwing could use the Demon Soul, was the the plan, and only he could destroy it. It was sort of like a precious thing for him, one could say. What happened was that Illidan stole the demon soul, and he used it to defeat the Burning Legion at the end, and also defeat Deathwing. And Deathwing, well, he disappeared somewhere. We don't really know what that place was until now. And later he returned during Cataclysm. He escaped from Deepholm as he kind of rested down there, which was like the realm where the earth elementals were. So he kind of got trapped there somehow. We don't really know how. And he escaped throughout the portal, throughout the maelstrom here. This is kind of the remnants of the Well of Eternity that the Night Elves used to get magic from. And he was stuck down here. He escaped, caused the Cataclysm, and then we used the Dragon Soul, or the Demon Soul, as it's called, to... It's the same thing, by the way, if you wonder what the Dragon Soul or Demon Soul is. And to defeat him during the Dragon Soul raid, which is nice. But here we are. This is his vault, and we are going to discover what was going on with Deathwing, perhaps, in the period after the War of the Ancients and the Cataclysm. Oh. First of all, though, there are spiders here, or not spiders, but scorpions. So these are brood mothers that have taken hold here. Something that is of note, there are some Tauren-looking things down here. There are some plates, as you can see, body plates. Deathwing was greatly wounded after the fights against the Burning Legion and us back in the War of the Ancients, so they had to put these plates on him to heal him up and seal his insides.
I counsel the High Chieftain.
Quite a drop. Mind yourself in here. This is not a safe place. It was in this place ages ago that Highmountain challenged the great Deathwing. Today we shall relive the moments of that day through the eyes of our ancestors. For this next part of the spirit journey, we must seek out the 3 braziers set down many ages ago, so that those who would follow in the footsteps of Holm might witness his deeds.
Spirits guide you.
The first one you want to head to is the one...
I knew you would come.
The first one you want to head to is the one down here, at the bottom, next to these huge plates and armor. You touch these, and we get a vision. I think we should probably take care of these guys first. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, let's not get death glared by these guys. That'll turn us into rock as we gain a level. Ha! Hilarious. Anyway, we didn't get any new talents and stuff, so it doesn't really matter right now.
My people did not make this goblin trash. We only strapped it to that worm's hide. No weapon of mortal make can penetrate these metal plates. Then we must find weapons not made by mortals. Igrul, is there any tool or trinket that Deathwing kept from your people? Something he would not trust you to touch? I may know of something.
This is, as you can see, this is Igrul, probably Darkrul's ancestor. And they talked about these metal plates that Darkrul, or the Drogbar, used to, as you can see here, strap them to the worm's hide. So the Drogbar and Deathwing kind of enslaved them and forced them to use this. Well, it's presumed that he enslaved them.
Never
He might have done it willingly because he was the Earth aspect, but they are, and because the Drogbar are tied to the Earth. But they were the ones that kind of, helped them back up.
This is a Titan waygate. What lies beyond? A hammer. Deathwing eats any of my people who get near it.
A hammer, you say? If you go here, you'll be teleported to the upper reaches of the area. And this is a Titan waygate used by the Titan Keepers to teleport around the world. Interestingly enough, you can see remaining architecture was used by the Titan Keepers. Of course, they were the Titan Keepers that gave Neltharion the power to be an aspect, so they kind of outsourced their power to him. And here we see some remnants like discs and stuff. that they left behind here.
So Deathwing wants this Titan hammer kept secret? Perhaps this is the weapon we need to challenge the beast.
What is going on now? Okay, we kind of have to defeat these guys while we wait for Igorul and Huln to get the hammer. These look very similar to another boss.
We do not often allow
another boss
outsiders
we've seen in
our
Ulduar,
lands.
known as Algalon. We do get the treasure here, which is nice. We get some order resources. So you did get the treasure there. This area is optional, and Algalon is a constellar. That's what his name was, and those guys were constellars as well. They're kind of, it's pretty obvious when you think about the name. They are constellations and creatures of constellation. But yeah, they found the hammer. It was placed here, of course, because Deathwing was the earth aspect and Khazgoroth was the shaper of the earth, so it kind of fits together. And that's how Huln and Igorul discovered the hammer of Khazgoroth. And here, we are supposed to also do this Echoes of Deathwing, which is a bonus quest in this area. Very easy to do. It goes by fairly quickly if you get attacked by these enemies, as we constantly are. Not a lot of people around here, so we might have to actually complete this bonus objective to get some experience. Oh, as you can see, it jumped to 90 and the 100. There we go. Yeah, pretty easy to complete that bonus objective. Here we have the final, or the third Brazier, so we need to take a look at this one. Let's defeat the Spoilerling. King Azure back, huh? Here we go.
Enough stalling. We must slay the beast and set my people free. Both the hammer and Deathwing were tools of the Titans. I doubt I could kill him, but I may be able to banish him.
So, Igorul and Huln traced Deathwing back here to his cave after Deathwing was defeated during the War of the Ancients.
Greetings, outsider.
And so it was that Huln Highmountain came to this mountain, freeing the Drogbar slaves of Deathwing. There we get the confirmation that the Drogbar were slaves of Deathwing, and came into possession of the hammer of Khazgoroth. The tale of Huln did not end with him acquiring the hammer of Khazgoroth. No. For that part, you must venture deeper into this cavern. A final brazier awaits us ahead. Come. Let's just see what happens next.
May the ancestors watch over you.
So the final one is just around the corner here up this slope. It's fairly easy to get to. There it is. Now what could possibly happen? Let's see.
I will not be undone by some mortal filth. I am the Earth. The Order cannot be stopped.
As you can see here, we are fighting with the rebel Drogbar here. Igorul, the Scalebane, and also Huln. Ebonhorn is here with us. Of course, he's in the future with Mela, while these other guys are in the past in the vision. And while we're doing this, Huln is trying to banish Deathwing with the hammer of Khazgoroth.
Titans, I banish you from this land, Earth Warder! I knew you would come.
And so, Huln cast out Deathwing into the land of Deepholm and claimed the hammer of Khazgoroth as his charge. But there was one last bit of business for him to attend to. Let's get the gloves. Oh, the hands. These sound amazing. Oh, we got an upgrade as well because of the trait we researched back in a long time ago. Very nice. Oh, let's restart this quest here. Before Mela may be pronounced High Chieftain, there is one more vision she must see. I wish to show you as well. It is an ancient secret, handed down along the Highmountain bloodline. I ask for your discretion in keeping it that way.
May the ancestors watch over you.
So Huln never backed down, no matter the enemy?
History is forged by the hearts of heroes, child. This is the truth your father wanted you to see. Our people need a leader like Huln. One with the strength and courage to face any obstacle. Qualities you have proven to possess. And so there is one final vision you must witness. This is a secret passed from High Chieftain to High Chieftain, since the day Huln banished Deathwing. These eggs are corrupted. We should destroy them now! There is more than one way to deal with corruption. The Guardians, they are awaking! Not all of these eggs shall survive, but those that do should be free of Deathwing's corruption. Death to our enemies! Keep them off of me just a little longer. One of the eggs is starting to hatch. Look, one survived. Such a small thing. And with little black horns, I shall call you Ebonhorn. So it was that Huln's mercy gained the allegiance of his family's oldest ally, me.
What? How? The whole time?
Mela, I am still the same Spirit Walker you have known your entire life. Know that regardless of what happens, I serve the High Chieftain. Which gives me great honor to say this next part. Mela Highmountain, I hereby pronounce you High Chieftain. Long may you stand.
Alright, so the eggs were corrupted as a consequence of Deathwing's corruption from the old gods. Since he was corrupted, the eggs were corrupted as well. And that's why a lot of the black dragons we fought throughout World of Warcraft have been evil. It's because they were corrupted. Ebonhorn, or Abyssian, as we now know him as, he is not corrupted. Another black dragon that is not corrupted is Wrathion. Now, Wrathion is, he believes he is one of probably the only living black dragon alive. There might be another dragon in Outland. Don't mind him right now, but you can see Wrathion's quest in the Badlands to learn more about Wrathion. He was also involved a lot in Pandaria. But Abyssian, he's the Black Dragon, and also the counselor of the Highmountain tribe and the High Chieftain. The rest of the Tauren don't really know that he's a good dragon, but now Mela do, and we do as well, which is nice. That day, the hammer freed me of the corruption of the Black Dragon flight. In gratitude, I have faithfully served the Highmountain family, since Huln rescued me from this pit. It has been my honor and my pleasure to watch each of his descendants earn the title of High Chieftain. This will take Mela some time to adjust to. That being said, we should return to Thunder Totem. Just south of here is a tunnel that should take us through the old Drogbar slave enclave, and then to an opening beyond. We keep a small Skyhorn outpost there, to watch and ensure nothing enters or leaves this vault without us knowing about it. They should be able to fly us back. Now here we are at the Obsidian Overlook. We have Chofa Nighthoof right here, as well as Mela and Ebonhorn.
You are welcome here, champion.
I always thought it odd that Ebonhorn never seemed to age, or at least he always looked old, but he never got older. We can choose between the Fell Totem Sigil, Fell Artifact, or Memory of Neltharion. Let's go with the Fell Totem Sigil. I understand what Ebonhorn has been trying to tell me for a while now. Our people do not need a hammer. We need a leader. One willing to stand against any threat, even if they are terrified to do so. And between you and me, I am definitely terrified, but resolved. Let us return to Thunder Totem and prepare ourselves for war.
Our tribes stand as one. We shall reclaim the hammer and our lands.
Even without the hammer, I know what to do next. When our forces are rallied, we can take the fight to the Underking.
Together, we are Highmountain.
Oh yes. Now we are done with that quest line. In the next episode, we will continue on by getting the Skyhorn tribe, and also getting the Blood Totem tribe. We're going to meet up with Oaken Ironbull and Lasan Skyhorn. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed this episode.